Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server featuring Natalia, Leomord, Aulus, and Beatrix. First is Natalia. Her ultimate will now give 15% critical chance each time it's leveled up. That means at max level, she will get 45%, which is pretty high. In exchange, they had to remove her passive feature that gives extra damage when attacking from behind. As you can see, the damage is the same from the front and behind. And they also reverted the changes on her second skill. It's now the same as an official server where she's only immune to basic attacks. Slow is now stronger at 75%, but they removed the attack speed boost when under the smoke bomb. And there are some minor damage adjustments to her passive and first skill. Overall, this made Natalia easier to use. You no longer have to aim for the enemy's back to maximize her damage. You just hack away and kill your target inside the smoke bomb regardless of their position. And that 15% critical chance at the start might be a way to finally open up the jungler role. I haven't tested her on the game, but this looks promising. Promising for Natalia, but a nightmare for marksman players. Next is Leomord. He can no longer deal critical strikes because it will now be converted to physical attack. As you can see, I have 4 Berserker's Fury. The only time he can deal critical strike is when the enemy's HP is below 50%. If we take a look at my stats, my critical chance is 0. Critical stats will be converted to physical attack, which means Berserker's Fury will give him a total of 90 attack. On the new Scarlet Phantom, he will also get 90 because this 20% critical chance will become 20 physical attack. It will be a perfect item for Leomord because of the cooldown reduction and the new passive that gives movement speed when using an ultimate skill. And speaking of ultimate, they also reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds on all levels. I think this is a buff for Leomord because critical chance will no longer be wasted with his passive. You'll definitely need to add Scarlet Phantom to your core items. Next is Aulus. His first skill damage reduction will now increase based on his extra physical attack. That's 1% added every 10 physical attack and it can reach up to 60%. They also increased the duration to 5 seconds, but in return, they had to increase the cooldown. And they changed the level 8 passive on his ultimate. Instead of lifesteal, it now gives 15% critical chance. His second skill will now have a stronger heal in the early game. Attack speed boost is cut by half in the early game. That means clearing the jungle will be slower in the early game. But in exchange, they shortened the cooldown at 6 seconds on all levels. Based on the developers, Aulus will now need critical chance and cooldown reduction items. And that's where the new Scarlet Phantom fits perfectly. Next is Beatrix, but this one is not yet implemented. They said her submachine gun's ultimate will now hit random targets in an area. I tried it, but it's still the same. And they also said Flicker can now be used with her ultimate, but it's not working. Maybe we'll see it next week. Next is Miya's second skill. It now has a bigger range, and they also added a delay before it deals damage to the enemy. One thing I can't understand is how am I dealing 1000 damage with no items? I tried this on official server and it's no way near. Maybe it's a bug or an advanced patch, right? Last one is the new hero, Nolan. As expected, there's a lot of adjustments to his skills. Ultimate now has a shorter range so that it's easier to hit enemies. Cooldown of his skill 1 and 2 are shortened. The energy cost is lowered at the late game. And the animations on all of his skills are now faster. His ultimate will scale with extra physical attack, which I think is a way to stop players from using a full tank build on this hero. The fast animations are really helpful though. You can feel the smoother transitions between casting skills. And that's it for this update. So what can you say about the new Natalia? Do you like the changes on Leomord? Share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.